everyone!
We collectively turn around at the sound of Yuna's voice. I want to respond to her, but my voice gets caught in my throat. Never before have I been so thankful that the bikini was invented. Judging by the silence, everyone is as entranced as I am. Yuna fidgets under our gaze and automatically wraps an arm around herself.
Is everything alright?
Like everyone else, Nikki's gaze is fixated on Yuna. She looks down at her own chest, then back at Yuna, and sighs.
Life is so unfair.
What?
Wait. A gentle poke to my side snaps me back to reality. Huh?
I see.
What? See what? She glances down and shuffles her feet.
So that's what you like.
What are you talking about? Like, I didn't see shit. What? You gotta play dumb, guys. Remember that. What are you talking about? Huh? I don't follow.
You know?
I really don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, baby girl. Mayu's eyes widen.
Really?
Yeah. Seriously, what are you talking about? She smiles.
Nothing.
Well, hello. My name is Yat, and welcome back to Ace Academy. We're right here doing the Mayu route, and we're right here on the beach. So let us continue. I want to spend a little more time with Mayu. I wonder where Mayu went. I explore the beach, and it doesn't take me long to find her sitting on a rock cliff, her feet dangling in the water. She glances up at me as I sit beside her.
Oh, hi.
Hello. We both watch the sun dip low in the sky, gently touching the trail of fire reflecting in the water. Mayu's eyes glitter from sunlight as a peaceful smile graces her lips. She looks like the picture of tranquility. Mayu notices me staring, and I try to ignore the heat in my cheeks. No, you're gonna hold her gaze. Assert your dominance. As our eyes meet, she averts her gaze.
Is something the matter?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, what is it?
The sunset was pretty. Dude, you're looking at her. You look. Let me see. You look perfect in this light. You're looking like a fine piece of art, baby girl. I wish I had a camera right now to capture this moment.
It's a beautiful sunset, isn't it?
Yeah, but it can't compare to the way you look right now. Mayu's cheeks turn bright red.
What? I don't know about that.
Mayu smiles but looks away.
But if you had a camera, then Cowdy might come and take it away.
Yeah, probably. I laugh. It would be worth the risk. Mayu's blush deepens. Mayu shivers as a breeze blows by. She hugs her knees and leans closer to me. Stay where I'm at. Lean in closer too. Scoot away. No, I'm gonna scoot away. No, we're getting leaning closer. They're also leaning close as we end up bumping heads.
No!
Oh, I'm sorry. Mayu looks up at me.
No, it's okay.
Her face is inches from my own. My heart races. We both blink at each other. I can see her cheeks tingle with color, and I'm sure mine are too. She hasn't pulled away though.
Mayu, Broseph!
Shit, Sho. We both jump apart from each other as Sho approaches.
I was wondering where you two went.
We were just watching the sunset.
Yes, watching the sunset. Nothing else. Now get away. She trails off and stares at the ground. Yeah, we want to catch you while we still can. Mayu nods.
Oh, cool! When we were younger, Mayu and I used to check out the sunset while our parents talked. Too bad I missed it this time.
Yeah.
He glances at Sho's smiling face, and a shadow of guilt seems to pass over her own face.
Anyway, I think the gang wants to head out since it's getting late.
Right. Everyone was waiting for us when we rejoined the group. Alrighty. Let's go to the next Mayu event, okay? See you there. Alrighty, let's hang out with Mayu. I receive an incoming call from Mayu. Hey, Mayu.
Hi!
I hope you don't think this is weird, but would you want to go to the comic book store with me?
Yeah, why not? Oh, is there one on campus?
No, it's in town. My next class was canceled, so I'm done for the day. Do you have class?
Nope, I'm done too. She seems relieved.
Great! I pre-ordered the new series of Boundless Stratus, and it's ready for pickup. I don't like going alone because the guys there are, a bit overbearing. They're always trying to chat, and they keep asking me to play games and stuff. But it feels weird. Sho's not into comics, and he also thinks I'm overreacting.
How's he not into comics? Like manga's cool too, but comics are also pretty good, like Superman, Batman. Like, how's he not into that?
I would just feel more comfortable having you there with me.
Aw. Sure, I'll go with you. How were you planning to get there?
By bus.
I can drive us.
Are you sure? I don't want to be any trouble.
No, you're not any trouble, baby girl. It's no trouble. How about I meet you at your dorm and we can go together?
Okay, see you soon.
We hang up and I head to her dorm. After I pick her up, I drive us to the comic book store in the town. When we arrive, Mayu hesitates before she hops off my bike. You okay?
Yeah.
She takes a deep breath, then gives me a nod. I follow her into the store. As soon as we walk in, my mouth falls agape in wonder. Every staff member in the store is beyond attractive. Is this a prerequisite to work here? As I continue to look around, the patrons are all on the same level as the staff. The women have beautiful smiles and sharp curves which turns into legs that go on for days. They smile at me as we walk past. The men are all tall with broad shoulders. Well, I was gonna say statues, what the fuck? Shoulders. And I can see the faint outline of muscles underneath their shirts. I'm not in bad shape, but I feel a little out of place. I wish I spent more time on my training. What is this place? Mayu doesn't even pause and heads straight to the counter. When we walk past, the staff member greets us, but Mayu keeps her head down and refuses to make eye contact. As we approach the counter, an equally attractive and friendly man greets us.
Good to see you again, Mayu. Is there anything I can help you with?
Hi, I got an email saying my pre-order for Boundless Stratus has arrived.
I don't think we had any copies yet, but I'll double check in the back stockroom for you. In the meantime, you and your friend should have a look around.
After flashing us another handsome smile, he heads into the back room.
Do you want to take a look at their manga?
Yeah, where the Naruto at, where the Bleach at, and someone wants me to read Black Clover, so why not? Yeah, sounds good. Mayu leads me through the section and I browse the titles. Are you a big manga fan?
I read some.
A title catches my eye and I enthusiastically grab the book off the shelf. Oh hey, I remember this. Did you ever read this one? I hold the book out to Mayu while she examines the cover. She furrows her brows and slowly shakes her head.
No.
Really? It was super popular when we were in middle school. At least, it was back in the States.
What's it about?
The main character and his family had to return home to take care of his sick grandfather, who passes a protective charm for the main character. At his first day in his new high school, he gets into a fight and accidentally activates the charm, what turns out to be a cat spirit demon girl. Once activated, the cat girl swears to protect the main character and disguises herself as another student at his school. This caused all sort of hilarious scenarios between her and the other girls in his class.
That doesn't sound very familiar.
Yeah, that's like basically every other anime and manga here in the store. I shrug. It's really silly, but it was fun at the time.
Which character was your favorite?
The shy girl, of course, man. Of course the shy girl is gonna be my favorite. Are you kidding me? It's either the shy girl or the nice girl who's always like my favorite. Or the girl who like has no emotions at all. My favorite, man. I always like the quiet girls. She's really nice and understanding, and she's so cute when she gets embarrassed. Mayu grins and her cheeks turn pink.
I think I would like her too.
Anyway, I can't believe they still have it. I put the book back on the shelf. What else do you read besides Boundless Stratus?
Oh, I like Evangelion and Gundam too.
Dude, I was watching Gundam with the Iron Blood Orphan. That one was dope. I'm beginning to see a thread here. She blinks.
What do you mean?
Well, all of the manga you mentioned have giant robot battles. Mayu's cheeks tingle pink.
I mean, I do come from a long line of pilots. It's only natural that I gravitate towards those type of manga too.
Yee. You haven't read any other type?
No. Father wasn't very fond of manga to begin with. The only reason he let me read the ones I did was because they were sort of relevant to my studies.
Her voice lowers to a mumble.
And because he didn't know about most of them.
She stares at the ground and shuffles her feet when she catches my grin. Who knew Mayu had a rebellious side? Let's find a manga that you will like, that's not gear related.
Okay.
As we both pursue the shelves, one of the gorgeous men nearby politely greets us.
Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear you're looking for a new manga. My sister just finished this one, and she loved it.
Is it me or am I feeling jealous? Like, get the fuck away from her. He hands Mayu a book with a girl and a flute.
Maybe you'd like it.
Mayu shifts from one foot to the other. Thanks, man. That's really nice of you.
Thanks.
No problem.
Another man interjects.
I highly recommend that one too. Although there are some parts later on that deal with some heavy subjects.
No fucking spoilers.
That's true.
If you want something more lighthearted, you might want to check out that author's second title.
A third man joins in the conversation.
Oh, I've read that one. You're talking about the boy and alien pet, right?
What the fuck, alien pet?
Yeah, that's the one.
That one is really funny. The two of them get into all sorts of shenanigans.
Huh, I'll have to check that out too.
I like the guy's voice, like low and ooh. I like his voice, this guy. Mayu stares helplessly at the crowd surrounding her as they continue to chat. I gently pull her aside and point to the book still clutched tightly in her hand. So, what do you think? She takes a deep breath to relax, then scans the synopsis.
It's about a girl who lands her dream role as the solo flutist in a symphony. But when her mother gets sick, she has to decide between her family and her passion. Actually, I think this would be very interesting.
Yee. I grin. Mission accomplished. The man who originally suggested the title notices Mayu's interest in the book.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
We part from the group, who are still deep in discussion. Mayu breathes a sigh of relief.
I'm glad you came with me.
Yeah, I agree with Mayu, like, kind of a little bit. Like, I don't like that either, when people, like, come up to you, like, if you don't know them, it doesn't matter if, like, they're good recommendations. It's like, ugh, man, like, I just wanted to look by myself, but you came to be a nosy person, you know? Yeah, you're helpful, but still, fuck off.
Didn't you see what happened back there? That happens all the time.
That's what Mayu meant by overbearing? They seem like really cool guys to me. At least you got a new book out of it. She smiles at the title in her hands.
True.
After selecting a couple of titles for myself, I glance at Mayu. Let's go check on your pre-order. She nods happily. We head to the counter where the clerk is waiting for us.
Here is your pre-order.
Thanks.
I place the books I picked up on the counter and hand over my card. I'd like to check these out, please.
Oh yeah.
I think she's forgotten about the manga in her hand. He puts it on the counter. Offered to pay for it, man. Why not? Include that one in my purchases too. He blinks at me in surprise.
You don't have to do that.
But I want to, baby girl. I know. I want to. I smile at her and she blushes.
But you've already done enough just by agreeing to come here with me.
That's not much. Any good friend would do that. She still hesitates.
I appreciate it, but...
Here you go, sir.
The cashier returns my card and hands me a receipt and a bag with all my books, including Mayu's. What? Mayu's eyes are wide as she stares at the bag. The cashier winks at me.
Have a nice day.
Well, thanks. I grin at Mayu. Consider this an early birthday present. Mayu blushes deeply.
Thanks.
As we head towards the door, Mayu bumps into someone.
I'm sorry!
She looks up in surprise.
May?
Oh, it's May. What the fuck?
Hi, guys.
Why is everyone here so beautiful? What the fuck? I didn't know you liked to read manga.
Oh, yeah. It's a secret pleasure of mine.
Really?
May grins appreciatively as one of the men walk past. So that's what she meant by secret pleasure. At least I'm not the only one who sees this. Mayu furrows her brow.
View? It's inside a mall plaza.
Mayu raises an eyebrow. I understand her look all too well. How is Mayu not seeing this?
Anyway, I've got some things to check out, so I'll see you later.
She heads deeper into the shop while Mayu and I walk outside. Ready to head back? She nods. We hop on my bike and I drive us back to campus.
Thanks for taking me to the comic book store.
No problem. Thanks for introducing me to it now. Thank you for introducing it to me. Now I know where to go to catch up with my series. She smiles.
I'm really happy you like to read manga too. Show doesn't really care for it.
How does Show not care for it if he watches anime? Like, come on, man. Like, they're both almost the same thing. It's just that one's in book form. You'd think he'll like it more since there are pictures. Mayu giggles.
Be nice.
I will.
Anyway, Father will be here soon, and I still have to clean.
By clean, do you mean hide your new books? She blushes.
It would be best if he didn't know. Anyway, I'll see you later.
I wave goodbye and watch her disappear into her dorm. Alrighty, let us continue with the next event. Is Mayu free to hang out? I call up Mayu, but she doesn't answer. I guess she must be busy. Suddenly, my phone flashes with a call back from Mayu. Hey, Mayu.
Were you just calling me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just calling you too.
Oh. Huh, no wonder you didn't answer.
Yeah.
She falls silent. Is something wrong?
I don't know what to do.
Is everything okay? What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
Okay.
I saw her again with Sho, and he was laughing at something she said.
Oh. Who?
I don't know! I've seen them together a few times now, and
She takes a deep breath.
I'm sorry.
Even though she hasn't outright said it, it's obvious that Mayu is worried that she'll become interested in someone else. Mayu, I get it.
You do?
Yeah. She pauses.
Do you think it's nothing?
I don't know.
Has Sho told you anything?
No. She falls silent, and when she speaks again, her voice trembles.
Maybe it's time I give up.
Fuck, man. This is green, man. Yeah, she should be with me instead, but fuck. Fuck. Maybe I could still get Mayu if I picked the green one, but fuck, man. Fuck, I don't know what to choose. No, she should tell. Fuck, the first one, man. I like Mayu, but she should be with Sho. I tried to push my feelings for Mayu aside. Her heart is with my best bro Civ, and I don't want to get between two people I care about. Shouldn't give up.
Really?
Should tell Shaw how you really feel. He hesitates.
I don't know. What if he doesn't like me back?
He'll like you. You're beautiful and everything. You know? He does.
How do you know?
He'll be a fool not to. She's silent again, and I wonder if I made her blush. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. What I meant is, you two have known each other since forever. There's no way he doesn't feel the same about you. ... She's gone silent. Mayu? Are you still there?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, now I'm worried about what would happen if he says yes.
Wait, why are you worried if he says yes? He'll probably want to go on a date.
A date?
Well, yeah. That's what you do when you're a couple. Based on that nervous sound, I bet she's blushing. I can't help but smile. Are you nervous?
I've never been on a date before. What am I supposed to do?
Just be yourself. It's not much different than if you're hanging out as friends.
But what if I say something stupid?
You'll be fine.
I don't think I can do this. I'm too nervous.
You can do this, Mayu.
I can't. I'm so embarrassed.
Her voice trembles again. Do you want to practice with me?
What?
You can pretend I'm Sho and we're on a date. That way you will know what to do and you won't have to be nervous.
I don't know.
Think of it Think of it like a simulation match to practice for the real battle. She chuckles softly.
You would do that for me?
I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything to you. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, why not? She hesitates.
If it's not too much trouble, I think that would be very helpful.
Sure, it's no problem. Should we meet at the cafe?
Well, there's usually a lot of people there.
I don't want to suggest her dorm. I doubt she'll be okay with that. There's no one home, but I wonder if she'd get the wrong impression if I suggest my own house. I guess there's only one way to find out. You can come over to my house if you like.
Your house?
We can stay in the kitchen and pretend we're at a restaurant. Nobody is home at the moment, so you don't have to worry about people staring. She's quiet. If you're not comfortable, that's okay too.
Okay.
Okay. She takes a deep breath.
Yeah, we can go to your house.
I give her the address. I'll see you in a few minutes then.
Yeah. See you soon.
We hang up and I try to clean up the house a little more before Mayu arrives. I pace restlessly around the house, checking for nothing and everything. Why am I so jittery? We are just two friends hanging out together. As friends. In my house. Alone. The sound of the doorbell startles me, and my heart beats frantically. It's just Mayu, your friend. Only friends. Because I kind of fucked this up, but let's go down this route, you know? I open the door and Mayu smiles nervously at me. Hey, come on in.
Thanks.
She slowly steps inside and glances around the living room.
You have a beautiful home.
Thanks. It's not really mine. She looks at me curiously. I mean, it's my uncle's.
Oh, right.
We stand awkwardly in the doorway. Okay, so I guess what kind of date do you want to pretend to go on? She seems unsure. Would you like to go to dinner with me? The restaurant is really close, right around the corner actually. I point to the kitchen. Mayu grins.
That sounds lovely.
I lean her towards the kitchen. I hope they have space for a last-minute reservation. Mayu giggles and slides into the seat at the table. Would you like a water or anything to drink? She shakes her head.
I thought you were supposed to be my date, not my waiter.
I blink at her joke. Mayu seems a lot more relaxed than when we walked in, which helps me relax too. I grin and slide into the seat opposite her. You're right. How rude of me. There's another pause. Mayu fidgets in her seat. I glance at her, and she shies away from my gaze. She twists her hands in her lap and looks around the kitchen. Suddenly she sighs.
I'm hopeless.
No, you're not. Why do you say that?
We've only just started, and I already have nothing to say.
Just relax. Don't think about it so hard. Mayu takes a deep breath.
I still don't know what to say.
It's okay. Let the conversation flow naturally. You and Sho hang out all the time, right? She nods. Being on a date isn't much different than hanging out just as friends.
Okay.
What do you and Sho usually talk about?
I don't know.
She winkles her brows.
I can't think of anything. But now that I think about it, it's usually Sho who does all the talking.
Don't worry. Let's just start talking and see where the conversation takes us. How about we start with... Okay, music, books, food. Okay, we're not gonna do food. There's books and music. We're in a band, right? And she likes manga. Any one of these are really good. Books. Have you had a chance to start your new manga?
Actually, I did.
She smiles. How do you like it?
It started off a little slow because they were introducing a lot of characters, but now that they're finally focusing on the main character, it's gotten very interesting. She joined the symphony orchestra after graduating high school and quickly moved up to first chair. I've just gotten to the point where her mother is sick.
Oh no.
Yeah, she moved out of her hometown because of her job, but since her mother is sick, she feels obligated to move back home.
What about her job?
She'll have to quit.
That's a tough decision.
Yeah.
What would you choose? She blinks at me in surprise.
Oh, well, I choose family, of course. What about you?
I'm not gonna lie, man. If my mom got sick, my dad, my brothers or sisters, I would put everything down. Everything. Because remember this, man. Familia comes first. Fuck your career. Fuck the money. Fuck everything else. You know what I mean? Family is most important. And you know what I mean? Maybe it's just because of me where it's I have a good family, you know what I mean? And I like them, even though we have fucked up external families and fucked up situations sometimes. I love my family and I'll help them no matter what. And maybe it's different for you, but you know what? In life you could make your own family. You know, get a wife or husband or whatever and have your own kids, either by yours or adopting them, you know? So family always comes first, you know? Family. Well, considering the fact that after my parents' death, I dropped everything and followed Nikki to Japan, I think the answer is obvious. I choose family too. It's easier to start over when you have people who already love and support you. Mayu smiles.
I think that would be true too.
Mayu looks at me a little strangely. What is it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. It's just... Sho never asks about what I'm reading. He's not very interested in books.
Mayu seems to be in better spirits now that I've gotten her to talk. Gotten her talking. That wasn't so bad, right? She smiles.
No, it was nice actually.
I'm glad. Let's see. What else do people do on dates?
Go to movies?
Yes, good idea. I've taken care of the check, and then we should head over to the movie theater. Mayu giggles.
Thank you.
I hold out my arm for her to take, which she does after a moment's hesitation. Her cheeks turn pink and she looks away, but there's a smile on her lips. We walked I can't speak. We walked a few steps back into the living room and lead her to the couch. We got a lot of different movies and shows. Is there something in particular you feel like watching? I try to remember which genre Mayu likes. Well, no shit's gonna be the green one, right? Romantic comedies. I'm just thinking of fucking Kira from Thinner Enigma. I remember during the party at Sho's place that Mayu told me she likes to read fantasy books. Maybe her tastes in movies are similar? I think Nikki downloaded the latest Harriet Pilot movie too. She perks up.
Is that the one about Harry's granddaughter?
I think so. Have you read the book? Mayu nods.
Yeah, I was a little skeptical because this is the author's daughter who's revived the series, but I was pleasantly surprised. It keeps you on your toes as much as the original series did.
I read it too, and I thought it was good. Should we watch it? Should we watch this then?
Yes, please.
He blushes at her outburst.
I mean, if you want to, that's fine with me.
After selecting the movie, I stream it to my TV, and Mayu and I settle on the couch to watch. We ended up chatting through most of the movie anyway. Mayu's all smiles, and she laughs at my jokes, even the stupid ones. As predicted, once she was comfortable and relaxed, the conversation flowed easily. We got into a deep discussion about whether or not magic and gear could really be used together, like the Harriet Pilot books. At one point, Mayu moved her arm and accidentally knocked over the remote. We both reached for it at the same time, and our hands touched. I have never seen her face so red before. We continued to chat long after the movie is over, and before we realize it, the sun is beginning to set.
It's getting pretty late.
I glance at the time and surprise. I can't believe it's already been a few hours. It only feels like we've been together for a couple minutes.
I had a nice time, although I'm not sure if I actually learned much about what to expect on a date.
Damn, man. Mayu looks at me and blushes. I pretend to be disappointed in myself. I failed as a teacher.
Don't say that! I just was not a good student.
No, you were the best student. To my surprise, her gaze locks onto mine, and she doesn't look away. My heart pounds in my chest as the blood rushes to my face. Mayu's face is just as red. A loud vibration interrupts us. Mayu pulls out her phone.
Oh no! I forgot. I promised my father I was going to send him a report of our match this week. I told him I'd get it to him today, but I haven't started it yet.
I nod. Alright, don't let me keep you. She looks apologetic as she stands up to gather her things.
Thanks again.
I smile. No problem. Mayu heads out before it gets too late. This was the most fun I had in a long time. Still, I wonder what would happen if the phone call hadn't interrupted us. I shrugged the thought. Fuck man, why can't I read today? The date might not have gone the way I planned, but I still considered it a success. Mayu managed to feel comfortable in a more intimate setting, and hopefully she picked up a few tricks too. Alrighty, let's get to the next event. XZ takes off his necklace and offers it to me. Thanks. I open my palms and he places it in my hands. Thanks a lot, I know she'll love this. He smiles warmly.
The things we do for our baby sisters, right?
You got that right. He gives me another thumbs up before disappearing with his manager. I look over his medallion before safely pocketing it, then head back to my friends. Oh hey, Mayu. Before I make it back to the group, I'm intercepted by Mayu.
Wait.
Huh? Mayu? How come you aren't with the others?
I wanted to give you something.
What is it? She bites her lip and fidgets as if struggling through some inner thought. Suddenly, she thrusts an envelope in my hands.
Don't read this until you get home.
What?
Promise you won't.
I promise. Dude, I want to know what's on the letter. What the fuck? She nods. Her cheeks are tingle pink, and she refuses to meet my eyes. Just as abruptly as she arrived, she rushes back to the group. I flip over the nondescript envelope, wondering what it could say. My heart pounds in my chest. Maybe it was something to do with yesterday. Still, I promised her I wouldn't read it, so with great reluctance, I put the letter in my pocket and rejoined the group. After eating our fill from the buffet, we continued to mingle and meet other Dasu sponsees. Everyone we spoke to was excited to hear that Dasu was sponsoring an ace team and wished us luck in our matches. It felt really satisfying to be the center of attention, if only for a short moment. Soon, it was time for the concert. We filed into the concert hall and towards the front of the stage, where flashing lights introduced XZ. Mayu sways to the music and I can't read shit. Mayu sways to the music, a smile on her face. Every so often, I catch her glancing at me, but she hurriedly look away. A blush spreads across her cheeks whenever I catch her singing. As she gets into the music, she relaxes, and I catch her singing along. XZ is the perfect combination of entertainment and talent, and my voice soon grows horsey from singing along. At one point, he even saws us and wink. Once the concert is over, we chat animatedly about how awesome it was before heading our separate ways and going home. I park my bike in the garage and fish in my pocket for my keys when my hand touches the envelope. I'd forgotten all about it during the concert, but the same temptation from before rushes back. Should I wait to read it? Nikki's probably waiting for me on the other side of the door. I remember Mayu's face as she shoves the letter in my hands. This must be important if she would subject herself to that kind of embarrassment. I tear open the letter and read through. I tried so many times to write this, but the words never come out right. I don't know how to tell you that in these past few months, I feel closer to you than anyone else. Fuck, I gotta read it like... You've helped me grow... fuck, my voice is like... fading. You helped me grow as a person. Playing my music and forming our band was a dream I never thought would come true, but you made it happen. Talking to you about chess was the only time I wasn't embarrassed to admit I played it, and I was thrilled to find out we read the same books. You always seem to say exactly what I need to hear. Yesterday was the first time in a long time that I felt like I could be myself around someone. You were helping me get over my fears again, and I feel like when I'm with you, I can be strong. I had so much fun yesterday that I was sad to say goodbye. Nobody makes me feel the way I feel when I'm around you. I love the time we spent together, and I want to have even more of those moments with you. I clutch the letter in my hands as I digest Mayu's words. Dude, I'm about crying. Like, that's what I like about like the Shy Girl animes when they confess like that. It's like, oh my god, it's always so beautiful. I feel the same way. My hands shake as I reread the letter. I feel the same way when I'm around her too. I want to have more days like yesterday with her. Pulling out my phone, I prepare to text her. Is this how I feel? Yes, what the fuck? My thumbs type out a short response. I feel the same way. There's a pounding in my ears as I wait anxiously for her reply. The seconds feels like an eternity before my phone vibrates. You don't know how happy I am. I was worried you wouldn't feel the same way. Smiley face. I catch myself grinning stupidly at nothing. Could this day get any better? ... I've been sitting in the garage for a while. I should probably head inside. Right. I am gonna end it there. Alright, man. I'm gonna end there. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and leave a comment, you know? Alrighty, man. Wow, that was beautiful. I want to end it on a perfect good note right there. The confession of Mayu. It was so beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, that letter that I read almost made me cry. Man. Alrighty, guys. This is farewell, and I'll see you next time. Alrighty. Bye-bye.